A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a series of developments that could reshape U.S. foreign policy and domestic governance, President Donald Trump has made significant statements regarding Ukraine and the ongoing tensions with Russia. On Tuesday, Trump assured the nation that U.S. troops would not be deployed to Ukraine, a stark contrast to his previous remarks that left the door open for military involvement. During a morning television interview, he declared Ukraine's aspirations to join NATO and reclaim the Crimean Peninsula as impossible, signaling a shift in the administration's approach to the conflict. This comes on the heels of extensive discussions held at the White House involving Trump, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, and various European leaders. The talks aimed to forge a path toward peace in Ukraine and included discussions about robust security guarantees for the nation. European leaders are pressing for U.S. support in deploying a reassurance force to bolster Ukraine's defenses against Russian aggression, while Trump remains committed to his campaign promise of ending the protracted war. In a separate yet equally pressing matter, the Justice Department has initiated an investigation into allegations that police officials in Washington, D.C. may have manipulated crime data. This inquiry arises amid tensions between the Trump administration and the D.C. government concerning police oversight. The investigation's scope and potential violations of federal law remain unclear, but the implications could be significant for local governance and policing standards. Additionally, the IRS is facing scrutiny after a report revealed that over 7,000 probationary employees were terminated without adhering to established protocols. The Inspector General's report highlighted concerns from senior IRS officials about the lack of documented performance issues for many of those dismissed. The report notes that a staggering 90% of those who received performance evaluations were rated as fully successful or outstanding, raising questions about the fairness of the terminations. Trump's ambitions on the international stage may also be influenced by his personal aspirations. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt suggested that Trump's quest for peace between Russia and Ukraine could be partially motivated by a desire for a favorable afterlife, a statement that drew mixed reactions from the press corps. On the economic front, the White House announced plans for the U.S. to acquire a 10% stake in Intel, a move aimed at reshoring critical supply chains while benefiting American taxpayers. This initiative reflects Trump's commitment to prioritizing national security and economic interests, as stated by Leavitt. In a notable development, the Kremlin has reportedly agreed to Trump's proposal for a direct meeting between him, Zelensky, and Russian President Vladimir Putin. Although the details of this meeting are still being finalized, it represents a significant diplomatic effort to address the ongoing conflict. Meanwhile, the United Nations has expressed support for Trump's peace initiatives, emphasizing the need for inclusive negotiations involving all parties, particularly Ukraine. UN spokesperson Stefan Dujarric reiterated the importance of maintaining engagement from all stakeholders to achieve a sustainable resolution. In the realm of public health, the American Academy of Pediatrics has diverged from federal vaccine recommendations, advocating for COVID-19 vaccinations for children aged 6 months to 2 years. This recommendation comes amid a contentious political landscape where differing views on vaccination policies are increasingly polarized. As Trump navigates these complex issues, he is also preparing for the upcoming midterm elections, where both parties are strategizing to fortify their positions. Republicans are looking to redraw congressional maps to gain additional seats, while Democrats are preparing to counteract these efforts in states like Texas and California. In a dramatic display of solidarity, Texas Democrat Nicole Collier has taken a stand against Republican tactics aimed at controlling the legislative process during redistricting. Her protest highlights the contentious nature of current political maneuvering and reflects broader concerns about representation and governance. As the political landscape evolves, world leaders are increasingly employing flattery as a strategy to engage Trump, understanding that his unpredictable nature requires a delicate approach. With peace talks on the horizon and numerous domestic challenges to address, Trump's administration is at a pivotal moment in both foreign and domestic policy. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.